Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Wednesday, May the 22nd. We've got game one of the Western Conference Finals on Wednesday, Mavericks and Timberwolves. We're going to talk through two early player props that I do like for this game on Wednesday night, taking a first look at the board on Tuesday night, the night before. Two picks. We're going to talk about a prop that I like from each side. So we'll talk about a prop I like on the Timberwolves, and then we'll talk about a prop that I like for Dallas. So we're going to talk through these two plays, share why I like them. Before we do get started though, guys, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure to hit that like button down below. Always appreciate the likes. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, and if you don't have an account on Prizepicks, you can sign up, linked down below in the description. Or just use that promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. And we do also have a partnership with Sleeper. You guys can check out Sleeper, linked down below in the description. Or again, just use that promo code NOAH over on Sleeper. You'll get your first deposit matched up to $100 as well. Now, if you guys don't know what Sleeper is, they are a DFS pick'em app similar to Prizepicks where you pick over or under on player projections. You build out your entry. You're able to make up to an 8-pick entry on Sleeper, and you can win up to 100x your money. And Sleeper, they do a lot of discounts throughout the week, a lot of promotions. They give out free squares as well for all new users. So if you don't have an account on Sleeper, when you sign up, use that code NOAH, you'll get a free square added to your account that you can use towards any entry for any sport. Sometimes the free square will be like for NBA, sometimes it'll be for MLB, WNBA, but it doesn't matter what the free square is for. You can still pair it with any other sports you like. Sleeper offers a lot of the major sports like NBA, NFL when it comes back, MLB, college football, college basketball. They offer a lot, those sports, WNBA. So if you guys do want to check out Sleeper, again, sign up, make a deposit, use promo code NOAH, and you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. But before we talk through the props I'm liking for today for Wednesday, I do want to recap the props we gave out in Tuesday's video for game one of the Eastern Conference Finals, which was on Tuesday night. And unfortunately, man, we hit one of the two plays for game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. We did hit Jaylen Brown more than 24.5 points. Got a little bit lucky that that game went to overtime. Brown did wind up, I think he wound up going over in overtime. Finished with, I think, like 26 or 28 points. But unfortunately, we took TJ McConnell for over 4.5 assists. McConnell finished with 4 assists, so lost that one by the hook. We got a little bit lucky with overtime because it helped us with the Brown play. McConnell did actually get some minutes in overtime, which I wasn't expecting. But Aaron Naismith actually wound up fouling out in overtime with like 2 minutes left, and they subbed McConnell in. But unfortunately, McConnell couldn't get an assist in those, whatever 2-3 minutes he played to close out overtime, which is really frustrating because I, felt like we had some life there. With overtime, we got bailed out. Then I thought we were going to maybe have a chance for McConnell to get another assist, but just didn't go our way, man. It's kind of been that way lately. Just haven't really been able to get things back on track. But we're going to talk through some props I like for Wednesday, and hopefully we can get back on track today. So let's talk through what I'm liking for game one of the Western Conference Finals. And the first prop I'm liking for tonight is a rebounds plus assist prop. And I'm liking Karl-Anthony Towns more than 11.5 rebounds plus assists. And let's talk through this prop and why I like it. So if you look at what Karl-Anthony Towns has done so far in the postseason, he's gone over this line in, I believe, 7 games so far in the playoffs. He's gone over, in what, 7 out of 12 games. So he's gone over in 7 games the postseason. He's gone under in 5. But if you look at the games where Cat has gone under this line, 4 of the games he went under, he played 33 minutes or less. And, we've seen Cat lose minutes at times this postseason because of foul trouble. That was something that really cut down his minutes in the Suns series. He was just constantly in foul trouble in the Suns series. But then in the Denver series, we actually saw him pretty much stay out of foul trouble for the most part. There might have been a game or two where he got in some foul trouble, but he was playing big minutes in the Denver series. Now, he did only play 31 minutes in game 1, but got 36 minutes in game 2, 33 minutes in game 3, 38 minutes in game 4, 38 minutes in game 5. Only played 29 minutes in game 6 because that game was a massive blowout. But then in game 7, played 39 minutes. So really, you look at the last few games, no foul trouble, no blowout, and Cat's been playing like 38, 39 minutes. I think if this game's a competitive game and Cat stays out of foul trouble, he's playing probably upper 30s in minutes, 36, 37, 38 minutes. And Cat has rebounded really well this postseason. He's averaging the second most rebound chances per game on the team. And so far in the playoffs, he's averaged 9.3 rebounds per game. And in terms of assists, you don't really expect Cat to go out there and rack up a ton of assists, but his assist numbers have been decent in the playoffs. I mean, he's averaging 2.8 assists per game. Over his last 5 games, he's averaging 3.4 assists per game. He's averaging 5.6 potential assists over that stretch. So we got a good chance to get probably like 8 or 9 rebounds here from Cat, probably 2, 3, 4 assists. If the minutes are going to be there, which they have been lately when he's been able to avoid foul trouble, I mean, you've seen he's gone over this line in 3 out of his last 4 games. The game he went under when he only had 10 rebounds plus assists. He did play 38 minutes in that game. Again, did only have 10 RA. But that was not like the greatest matchup for Cat going up against Denver. He had to guard Jokic at times in that series. This should be a much easier matchup for Cat this series against Dallas. I don't think Cat, we shouldn't really have to worry about Cat getting in foul trouble in this series because he's not really going to have like a defensive assignment. If I had to guess, they're probably going to let Cat guard like PJ Washington or Derrick Jones Jr. I assume it'll be like Jaden McDaniels that probably guards Luka. You'll probably see Anthony Edwards guard Kyrie. So Cat's not really going to have to assert a ton of energy on the defensive end, and he should be kind of just sitting in the corner, guarding PJ Washington, guarding whoever, Derrick Jones Jr. And when those shots go up, Cat should be able to crash the glass. In this series, should be able to grab a lot of rebounds, and the rebounds have been pretty strong for him lately. I mean, the last few games he's had 12 and 13 rebounds. In terms of assists, again, you never expect a ton of assists from Cat, but last few games he's had 3, 4, 5, and 2 assists. So if we can get close to double-digit rebounds, if we can get 3, 4 assists from Cat, I think we got a pretty good chance to get more than 11.5 rebounds plus assists. I think it's a pretty good matchup for Cat. Definitely, I like this matchup from a rebounding perspective. I think this could be a easy spot for him to get some assists as well. Dallas' defense has definitely improved, but I still think it's a good matchup for Cat. I think the foul trouble concerns that we've had with Cat so far in the playoffs, I don't think those are going to be much of a concern in this series. I just don't think he's going to have a defensive assignment where he would be picking up fouls. Maybe if he gets switched on to a player, then maybe he could pick up some fouls. But for the most part, I think Cat's going to be able to stay out of foul trouble in this series. He's going to play big minutes on a nightly basis. And when Cat gets big minutes, when he's played like 36 plus minutes, he's been able to go over this rebounds plus assist line more times than not. So far in the playoffs, in the games where he's played at least 36 minutes, he's had 13, 10, 15, 13, and 14 rebounds plus assists. So over in 4 out of 5 games. I like our chances of getting more than 11.5 rebounds plus assists here from Cat. And looking at DK Sportsbook, they have this line favored towards the over. I think last time I looked, it was like minus 125 or minus 130 juiced towards the over on DK Sportsbook. So like this is our first prop for tonight. And then the next prop I like on the other side, on the Dallas side, we're going to look at PJ Washington, more than 5.5 rebounds. Like this is our second prop for tonight. So PJ Washington, he rebounded really, really well in the OKC series. You can see what he did. You can just look at his game log and see so far in the playoffs, he's gone over this line in 7 out of 12 games. He went over this line in 5 out of 6 games against OKC. The one game he went under was last game, and he only played 30 minutes last game. He was in foul trouble. He did have 5 fouls in those 30 minutes. But when PJ Washington was able to avoid foul trouble, kind of similar to Karl-Anthony Towns, he was playing big minutes. In game 1, I think he got in foul trouble game 1. He only played 26 minutes, but game 2, 40 minutes. Game 3, 40 minutes. Game 4, 41 minutes. Game 5, 37 minutes. When he's been able to avoid foul trouble, PJ Washington has been playing like 35 to 40 minutes pretty consistently so far in the playoffs. Now, I do worry a little bit about PJ Washington in this matchup, because I think he might get tasked with guarding Karl-Anthony Towns, and Karl-Anthony Towns is good at drawing fouls. But if he can stay out of foul trouble, we should see pretty big minutes here for PJ Washington. And like I said, he rebounded really well in the OKC series. He went over this line in 5 out of 6 games. So far in the playoffs, he's averaged 11.9 rebound chances per game, 4th most on the team. Over the last 5 games, his rebound chances have been up. He's averaged 13.8 rebound chances over the last 5 games. And you think about this matchup for the centers, for Daniel Gafford, for Derek Lively, it's probably going to be a pretty tough rebounding matchup for those guys, just because with Rudy Gobert boxing out, kind of protecting the rim and doing a good job keeping those guys off the glass. I think we could see the centers struggle a little bit more in this series to grab boards, specifically Gafford and Lively. And if Gobert's going to be boxing out Gafford and Lively, that should allow for PJ Washington to kind of sneak in on the weak side, grab those rebounds, and hopefully he continues to rebound really well like he did in the OKC series. The minutes, though, are what I like to see. He's playing huge minutes so far in the playoffs. He's just got to avoid foul trouble, which when he does, you can pencil him in for 35, close to 40 minutes. And so far in the postseason, when he's gotten those big minutes, when he's played at least 35 minutes so far in the playoffs, he's had 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 6, 12, and 4 rebounds. So there's only 2 games this postseason where PJ Washington has played 35 or more minutes and not gotten 6 rebounds. And in those games, he had 5 and 4 rebounds. So barely went under. But this is our second prop for tonight. PJ Washington, more than 5.5 rebounds. And sportsbook odds really like the over on this PJ Washington play. I was looking at Pinnacle. Right now, Pinnacle has this line minus, I think it was minus 152 favored towards the over. So Pinnacle heavily favoring the over on 5.5 rebounds for PJ Washington. DK Sportsbook, I think it had it at like minus 125, minus 130. So that is our second prop for tonight. PJ Washington, more than 5.5 rebounds. So these are 2 props I'm liking for Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals on Wednesday night, guys. Hopefully we can bounce back and win this entry, hit both these plays for Wednesday night. It's kind of been a frustrating run lately. I thought we were going to get a win Tuesday. Was hoping that McConnell could get us an assist in overtime. He checked in, played a few minutes, but unfortunately did not get an assist. But we run it back for Wednesday. We got to get back on track, and this is what I'm liking, kind of as a first look. So appreciate you guys watching as always. Hit that like button if you enjoy, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. Be sure to go check out Prizepicks as well. If you're not signed up for Prizepicks yet, use that promo code NOAH. When you do sign up, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. But good luck. See you guys in the next video. Appreciate you watching as always. Peace.